It's sad because people actually want to make you out to be something that you're not whenever you're willing to reveal the truth. They want to turn you into a monster whenever you're willing to reveal the truth. And it's so sad because the people that need to hear, they don't want to hear. They do not want to listen because they've been so used to sucking off of that bottle that they've been feeding them for all these years. And so the moment that you come along with a little bit of truth, a little bit of understanding, a little bit of reasoning, the people, they try to turn a blind eye to what you're saying. They try to make you out to be crazy. Let me tell you something. This walk of freedom, of freeing your mind, is no joke. This walk is no joke because people will try to turn you into a full-blown monster when they see that you have the gifts and the talents to wake people up. Nobody wants you to wake them up. Nobody wants you to wake them up. They want to stay asleep. Y'all, I was looking at just a small portion of that BET Awards. Just a small glimpse of it, y'all. And the thing that got me the most was when Tyler Perry got on stage and started spilling the truth and started talking to the people. And when the camera went out to the audience, you could see some of the faces in the audience just shaking their head like, and it's sad because they were shaking their head like that because they didn't want him to tell the truth. They know what's going on. They know how it's going on. They don't care because they are sucking off of the bottle that they have been given. Right? And when somebody comes along and tries to tell what's going on, they don't like that. They don't want you to say anything that's going on. They want you to be quiet. Keep it on the hush hush. But I'm telling you right now, if you have a voice and you are not scared to voice your opinion, you need to get up and speak up on this mess that is going on in the world right now. I'm speaking to you guys about the truth because I know that these jobs that we are working for, they don't give a damn about us. They don't care about us. They could care less about you. They could care less about me. They want what they want by any means necessary. They're willing to treat you like trash and they want you to be quiet. And then the people, your fellow workers, they think that they're treating them good. They don't want you to speak out. They want you to be quiet. They want you to be quiet and continue to keep going through the mess, filing a grievance every now and again, but not really doing anything to be beneficial towards getting them out of that situation. Just put a Band-Aid on it. No. If you want freedom, you got to wake up. And you got to speak up even when nobody else wants to speak up. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to be quiet and not want to say anything because they're scared and they're used to being bottle fed. They're used to it. But let me tell you something. You have to create your own way. Once you are no longer relying solely on them, guess what? You don't have to be bottle fed. You can say what you need to say. You can do what you need to do. But the reason why you can't right now is because you're being bottle fed by them. And they've got you in a chokehold. They control everything you say, everything you do. You got to remove yourself from that type of system if you don't want to be in it. Because they are controlling you left and right. You're wondering why you're stressed out, why things are not getting taken care of the way that they need to be taken care of. It's because you're under mind control. Your mind is being controlled by somebody else. Through the programming that you listen to, the TV shows that you watch, the music that you listen to, even the people in the higher up places, guys, that you feel like are for you, they are all a part of the same game to get you to do what the mission has told them to do. Serve the master. Depend solely on them. They put it in the music. They put it in the movies. They put it in the TV shows. And you watch it. You watch every bit of it. And then guess what? You're wondering why your life is shambles. Because they are programming you to be in shambles so that way you will never find a way out. So that way you will never free your mind. You'll always stay in that same old situation because you don't have time to figure anything else out. You're too stressed out and tired from dealing with all of their mess. Think about it. When celebrities have drama, you can't even focus on your own drama because you're so busy focused on their drama. It's sad, y'all. But one thing we have to realize is that when somebody is actually bringing the truth to you, we need to listen. We need to pay attention and stop being so scared because we are afraid that the master is going to take away that bottle from us. Why don't you create your own bottle? Why are you sucking off of somebody else's bottle and then scared that they're going to take it away? That's just bizarre. It's crazy. And the moment that somebody's willing to give you the truth, the moment that somebody's willing to wake you up, you'll slander them because you don't want to wake up. You want to stay asleep. You want to keep depending on somebody else to give you everything you want and more. You don't want to change your life. You like being this way. And so you continue to stress over their mess. You continue to work for them day in and day out, making yourself feel as though you're getting somewhere when you know you're not getting anywhere. You know nothing is changing. But yet and still you put yourself in that same predicament, continuing to rely on them. And when somebody's trying to tell you the truth, you bash them. I mean, it's just sad, guys. It's sad how we do people whenever they're trying to be honest with us and tell us the truth. We want them to continue to be clowns for us, but we don't want to listen to them whenever they're ready to speak up and actually be honest. You have to actually know when the time is to play and when it's time to actually listen. Every day is not a play day. Some days are moments for you to actually take information in and realize that, okay, they're saying something real here. I need to wake up. I'm solely dependent on somebody else, but I know I can create a way for myself. The only reason why I haven't created a way for myself is because I was programmed to think that I couldn't. But now that I know that I can, what can I do to create that way for myself? He mentioned that with that one movie, he was able to create jobs and put people and make millionaires from that one movie. You can do it. You can create it. Yes, he may have a life that some of us may not approve of, but he is one that is showing us that you can create the life that you want. He came strictly from poverty. And he created the life that he wanted. He is the prime example that you need to create it. Be the person that you see yourself being and create it. Do what you see yourself doing and don't let nobody have the soul say so over what you can and what you cannot do. Because that's what they want. They want you to solely rely on them. They want you to not listen to the people that's here to tell you what's going on because you're so used to seeing them in comedy like style that you don't recognize whenever they're being real to you, whenever they're being honest and genuine. See, they have moments too, whether it's at their breaking point or not. It's no telling what they're doing to him right now. But you need to listen because he's willing to tell you the truth. He has enough in him now to where he feels like he can stand up and he can tell you the real. So you need to listen. Listen to people that are willing to actually break from the system. Buck a little bit because everybody ain't able. But listen to the people that's willing to buck a little bit and give you the knowledge that you need so that way your mind can be free. Because they're telling you to do it the way that they want you to do it. But you're seeing that your mind is not free. You're seeing that your financial situation is not free. Your time is not free. You're not free. Why? Because there is no freedom whenever you're solely being the servant to someone else. When you're solely doing a job for somebody else and you're not doing anything for yourself, you can't seek the freedom that you really want. You got to create it. Create it. And listen up. Listen up. Stop being so, I don't want them to take the bottle away from me, so I'm going to be quiet. Well, guess what? They're still going to take that bottle away from you regardless whether or not you keep your mouth closed or whether you open it wide. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. And then you'll be standing in that same situation wishing that somebody will listen to you the same way that he's asking somebody to listen to him. So don't get too comfortable, because your time of that bottle being taken away from you is coming, because you're being fed by somebody else and you're not creating your own way. Create your own way, and then can't nobody take it away from you. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.